What is going on, guys? DragonTamerBlayde here, back from Elder Scrolls Legends, and today we're going to be playing some more Tinkering Assassin. Haven't touched it since that first time it got brought back, and I don't know, I didn't really want to put too much thought into today's deck. It's kind of late in the day when I'm recording. I'm pretty tired. Girlfriend's coming back over in a little bit, so I just wanted to take something that's tried and true, not have to really build a new deck or do anything like that, just play something that's fun, kind of relaxing, low-key kind of day. But Telvanni means we're probably gonna have a hard time having a relaxing, low-key kind of day. We'll see how that goes, though. Let's see what our hand looks like. I think I want a lot different. This is arguably better.
The Black Hand sees all.
Ooh! That insta-play. That card wasn't even in his hand yet. Drawing this guy feels horrible.
For the Black Hand.
La da da dee da. No, that's not
Raw.
By the fires of oblivion.
Now we'll probably see a negation on this, if I had to guess. If not, that would be lovely.
da dee da da.
It's still Telvanni.
I'll get this yet.
Let's play another one.
Fires of oblivion.
I don't really mind if he pops a rune. I mean, odds are he doesn't have second negation this soon.
Da dee da da.
Mundus Stone.
I'll get this yet.
Could this be Singleton Telvanni?
Out upon it.
The Night Mother will guide us.
Let's gain back a little bit of health. I'm gonna save the Firebolt. Next turn could just be a tome turn.
The hist revives. Your death will be
And he
swift.
rolls lethal. So I kind of think it's no longer a tome turn. I think we'll just kill,
Gallen pox.
and we will take the trade. Try and keep the board clear. We're actually coming up pretty soon on a Assassin's Beetle, Dark Harvest, or Conjuring turn. Which is obviously a really cool swing play. Potentially swing play. We could just roll a horrible 9 cost. Alright, so far we haven't seen any repeats, but this is either regular Telvanni or Singleton that drew incredibly well. Double rolls lethal. That's pretty good. I think now is probably a fine time just to use this Firebolt.
Gallen pox.
And then we will use this first Assassin's Beetle to pull out the Dark Harvester. Just answer this.
Shall we put in a dishonest day's work? I can smell it.
Into charge. So far he's rolled 2 perfect timing keywords. They just keep getting better. Holy crap.
Sheol take you.
I have many important things.
Kill this. Actually, no. We'll not let him get any more cards right now.
Herbs can heal or harm.
He has 12 Magicka. We could always trade, turn this into a 10 cost. Top deck Odiving. Sweet.
We'll see about this.
Okay. 12 cost of our own. Seems pretty good. I mean, we had to choose between both, and I figured there's no way he has a 12 Magicka card at exactly this turn, but he found Oda at the right time. We'll see if he also plays Leaf Lurker. If not, we have potential lethal next turn.
Rise, my servant.
Is he just going to keep hardcore rolling for lethal on Giant Bat? Sorry, bud.
A fine.
Goodbye! When Mundus Stone can't save you. I love this deck. This is such a fun deck. Alright, let's get another one. I think we played that one somewhat intelligently. I guess there could have been an argument to not going face that one turn and Kanoing on the Black Marsh Distiller. But, I mean, exact Odaving on that turn, not super likely. And Telvanni doesn't play a ton of 12 costs. So it's just like an awkward situation. Right. I feel like Daggerfall could be potentially aggressive. So we'll get this into potential draw into some guard plus drain. And we'll see what swag McTatas is going to try and play for. Keep drawing Assassin's Beetles. I want them off of Prophecy. Although I still think this thing works perfectly with Dark Harvester.
Time to mount up.
That's a scary card. Oh my god. Stop with the Assassin's Beetles, man. We'll see if he has an item ready for this.
The waters of life.
Nope, he's got something arguably better.
By the 8th, they will meet their
Okay, there's a chance that we take a butt ton of damage here. If he has items ready to go.
Charge!
Looks like he does not, though.
I smell the stench
Or
of
it just
the
doesn't
living.
matter. I know that's not the best use of a lightning bolt, but getting that 2/2 off the board is really good because it could potentially hit us in the face for a lot of damage. And it leaves us with something on the board. That's a little scary.
Gall and pox.
But he doesn't have any copyable summon effects right now. So let's just draw a card.
Try. Care to go again? The Nords must take back Skyrim.
Let's see if he gives me a card here. He will. It's a Baroness. And now he does have the 5 attack guy.
Sheor take you.
Do I have any prophecies I can pull? I mean, I do. It's just a matter of if it's the best play. I think it might be the best play. Let's turn this into a 6-drop. It's a pretty good 6-drop. Let's turn this into a 6-drop. That was almost a really good 6-drop there. Alright, so next turn we can tome onto that, trade it in, and then maybe play Baron Zaya. going ham on us.
We obey.
What do you got, Swaggy?
Nords must take back Skyrim.
Okay.
Orders.
Okay. Tome.
You
Into
die
trade.
today.
Into swing. Into... Let's play Baron's Eye, just because if he has a third Stormcloak Vanguard, he'll have to use it. He technically can use Abner to give everything else guard. I assume he's got a way to kill the Jarl, but I have to make him use it instead of just taking 5 damage for free. And we finish this off next turn. Unless he chooses to go face, then we could always bolt it down. We have Baroness online for next turn. What the hell?
We obey.
Staff of Ice. That's a great prophecy here. Alright, so I'm liking the trade Abner Tharn to gain more health and then play Astrid.
I will not be on the wrong side of history.
I'll lead my family to glory.
He still has a ton of cards, though. We're really going to need some like good Spy Masters and eventual Tinkerings if we draw one. We've used one already. Gaining 8 health was incredible there. So Abner's already kind of earned his place just for that play.
I tan the sharpest looking lawn in these isles.
This might do
Okay.
in a pinch. This might do in a pinch.
Okay.
We obey.
Can always trade and save Astrid.
I'll teach you to disrespect a Tharn.
Or do I just kill this?
The void awaits you.
I have many important things on my mind. The Black
Okay.
Hand sees all.
I mean, either way, but now we get to save the Firebolt. We take 4 damage instead of 1 here, but there's potential that if he had a charging creature plus items, we'd wind up taking more net damage if we left the Gardener alive. I know this play probably seemed a little bit weird.
Do you not fear me, mortal? You should.
Gotta assume that that's coming eventually.
Daggerfall safe.
You know, an item in his hands getting +2/+2. That might just be our downfall here. Oh yeah, it is.
You are no match for me.
Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You'll not be rid of me that easily. I strike like the Morag tongue.
Swiftly and silently.
That does nothing for me.
We'll see about this.
Yeah.
A fine battle.
Alright, so we just got like outvalued for a while there. Couldn't find any more of our tinkering plays, and just the constant draw from the the Ash Berserker we left up just kind of got out of control there. Let's get one more game. Alrighty guys, let's get one more. Cut out just an unnecessary aggro match. It's just, it is what it is. But we are moving on. Moving on. I feel like my opponents, whenever I play an aggro opponent, they've always got the ring. And it's always like perfect curve. I'm just like dead by turn 4. And I draw like 3 Prophecy, or 3 Assassin's Beetles and 3 Fate Weavers. That's a risk you take when you're playing this deck, is sometimes your hand's just going to be miserable. I'm starting to think Baroness might not be the best card for this deck anymore. Like, she's at her best when you get the ability and the last gasp, and just most of the time you don't want to sacrifice your 8 cost because you want to be tinkering her. So, we might need to look into swapping her out for something else. We've got a Tinker. Playing against Spell Sword. I haven't seen just plain Spell Sword in quite a while.
The moons give this one strength.
That's a scary card. Let's just go ahead and kill that. Next turn we can ring out the draw if our hand is still looking a little chunky. Against Mr. Udethero. Or Miru Dethero. Alright. Turn 3 ramp ready to go. We've got so many different ways to tinker. And not a ton of ways to do it. Or not a lot of great tinker targets, I should say. But having double tinker ready to go is probably a good thing.
Bark and bird.
He doesn't have really much or any direct damage.
That's the key. Have another.
Okay, so what we're going to do here, I'm going to play Assassin's Beetle. We'll pull out the Lightning Bolt for free, just to kill the Fall Creep, and then we'll have a fantastic Tinker turn set up, potentially with Blackhand Messenger. Assassin's Beetle is just a super great target. If he plays Emperor's Blade, we can Blackhand Messenger and trade our Schemer into it. Or some other similarly sized guard. That is a similarly sized guard.
I slay the unworthy.
Feed and flee.
Interesting. I feel like we probably just kill this. Tinker this guy. That is a fantastic 6-drop. Kind of want to keep that. Let's kill this Schemer.
See you in the next.
So we'll get one of those into our deck, and then we'll grab a 4-drop out of this. That's pretty good all around, I think. I know we could have gotten this guy into a 7-cost card, but if this guy starts pulling stuff, he could potentially just win the game. And it's going to bait out his Edict if he has one.
Bark and bird.
And if he has no answer,
By the fires of oblivion.
then very good things can start happening. We probably have to tinker this guy now.
I'll shatter your bones.
So what I'm going to do, and this order may seem odd. No, we got to keep this guy alive. So we'll tinker this into a 7. That's not a very good 7.
We fight as one.
That is at least an intriguing 8. And it can give us more fodder. And we can ring out Eclipse Baroness if we need to next turn.
Roots of the Hist.
What do you have to deal 4 damage to me with? Or do you have a guard you're trying to use? He is using a guard. Double guard, actually. Hot dog. Alright. So...
They will fall before my blade.
let's just draw.
Let's go, then. My time is
7 cost Laneth is amazing.
You must be cleansed.
Okay.
Bark and burn.
This is all going pretty well, I think.
These streets are mine. I sense great power.
I think I actually want Luzra. We could take 9 damage here, but then it'll leave us with some trades to make and a board we can clear, and Queen Barilzars.
You cannot hide.
Yep. This is all okay.
Roots of the Hist. Is someone out there?
Mm-hmm.
These streets are mine.
Destruction.
That order was poor, but I actually don't really want to play Luzra right this second. I think I would rather go for... Can't conjure and Barilzars, unfortunately. So let's just split for now.
Da da dee da. No, that's not right.
We've got a hefty guard out there, which if they have hard removal, they're going to go for. And we could potentially start stacking up some Luzra value next turn. Or maybe he Marocks me. All are possible.
You're not as powerful as you believe.
Mm-hmm.
I will end you.
Let's get a 9 cost. Now, Kreen is interesting here, if not useful.
Da dee da da. I'll get this yet.
Push some damage. This guy costs 0 permanently, right? Yeah, so we can save that next off. Now he can trade that in if he wants to, but then it leaves a trade with Daggerfall Mage. But if he doesn't trade, we can Spymaster, Nixox, Fate Weaver, and just start dumping stuff. And we have a whole lot of damage on the board. We could see Oda this turn, since he's had pretty good curve plays.
You must be cleansed.
Shadowfen. Not so sure that's the one I would have silenced. But I guess if that's an option,
I shall tell you about deceiver.
we have 7, 12, 14. We almost have lethal. Assassin's Beetle is intriguing here. The only problem is I have nothing to play it with. And I feel like if I'm not going to have lethal, I should probably kill this. But let's see what happens first.
So, it has been written.
Daggerfall Mage.
Gall and pox. By the 8th, they will meet their mate.
Keep hanging on to it. We don't need any Hail Mary plays at the moment. And Spymaster's too good with Tinkering and or Conjuring to really burn it at the moment. How many dragons does he have in his discard pile? 1, 2, 3. And he did have the Odoving like I pretty much expected he would.
You cannot hide.
So, the stars.
This guy's plays on
portend.
curve have been amazing so far. I know it says he has 13 Magicka, but this is his actual turn 12.
Out upon it.
Oh, I deserved that.
I have many important things on my mind.
Thank you for attacking me.
A fine battle.
Alright, so we got really lucky there. But I'll take it. I'm a good person. I deserve top deck lethal sometimes. Let's take the easy gold quest. Alrighty, guys. Well, that is gonna be it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.